It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bears and the Rams, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together.
Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Nacua snags it over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing again is Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. Then every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And for the 2nd straight offseason, it's kind of hard to believe Mike Swift kind of finds himself in a new place every year. This time it's with Chicago. Just a year ago, over 1,000 yards rushing, and he's going to be looking to build off that last year's success.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the longtime Charger, it's Keenan Allen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Rams offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run, and nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. He's got it! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action, Stafford. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That's to the number 9 overall pick, Rome Odunze.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here's Tory Taylor now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jonathan Owens able to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the 1st down.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Rams.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's caught by Puka. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Kupp in motion. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on
Delay
top.
of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
throw it. On third down, Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A run here with Swift. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Braden Fisk, the rookie, in there that time for the sack.
Anytime you talk about defensive tackles in this Rams organization, of course, there's some big shoes to fill following the retirement of Aaron Donald, one of the best to ever do it. But with Fisk, they got a guy, Mike, that interior quickness, physical presence, his ability to get off the ball and create some havoc. Listen, no one is going to compare anybody in their first year to Aaron Donald, but the Rams have themselves a really good young defensive lineman that they have high hopes for. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
First down, Stafford. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Still first down.
Kupp in motion. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. Evan Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one. They go play action with Stafford. He'll go right and find his running back. 3rd and long. Stafford to throw again. That's complete on the tight end screen. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The next drive about to get going. We're going to take a moment here to let you know what's coming up in prime time this week. Starting tonight, it's Sunday Night Football, one of the best games of the opening month of the season. Bills and Ravens from Baltimore. And then another double bill on Monday Night Football as the Titans and Dolphins meet in Miami at 7:30 Eastern. Followed by the Seahawks and Lions 45 minutes later with the kickoff in Detroit at 8:15 Eastern Time. Give up the middle with Swift. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. 3rd and short, you think this ball's expected to come out quick. But when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
He'll swing this out to Swift.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
This one taken in by Odunze. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Rams 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's to Higbee, the tight end. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To the air again. Stafford. Got his man at the 6. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick as that ball is coming out.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Throwing again is Stafford. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Demarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
Let's go now.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So we're at halftime, and it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando now where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Williams. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Throwing is Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Off play action. Here's Williams. That complete to Swift. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. There's that man again. Another catch.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bears will cut into that lead. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, Back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Punt team headed out for the Rams. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Williams. That's complete. Commit with the catch. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Kyren Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. 1st down, Stafford. He'll find his tight end. That's Higbee. 2nd and a yard. Play action, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Nice job moving the chains, and Kyren Williams is really someone who kind of came out of nowhere, and he had a career season back in 2023, finished third in rushing, but it was really the yards per game, the consistency, a lot of big plays, and he picks up right where he left off.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an earful by his teammates when they watch, saying, man, you couldn't get it in the end zone. Either way, that offense takes the field on the 1-yard line. He certainly did his job.
The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And now, following the turnover, they have a chance to move out in front. They start first and goal. Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And what stands out the most about Verse, Mike, is really just his consistent production at the college level. I mean, his last 3 seasons, all over 9 sacks. He's got explosive hands, really good feet, and it's that first step to get on the offensive lineman so fast that allows...
And he's into the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. A first down throw for Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Higbee. Second down and 3. Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And this is going to be a Rams first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball start, offense.
On the give, it's Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The home team's offense ready to take over once again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Another run here, another run by Swift. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Still first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up second and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford connects with Kupp on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Here's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. He'll run. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Second down, it's Stafford. Nacua snags it over the middle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. On second down, it's Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs, and as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
2nd down and 8. Now Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bears first down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run with Swift. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time, they try Swift. This defense backed up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. They'll run, and it's Herbert. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 1st down, Stafford. He'll locate Kupp. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Throwing again is Stafford. That finds Nacua downfield, complete. And he will go all the way. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now. Williams. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Out comes the #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, and the rest of the Chicago offense. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Herbert. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears